Well, good morning, Virgo. Good morning. Rise and shine, Virgo. Thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. If you are new, hello, I am Yasmin. If you have not already, please like and subscribe. Virgo, hopefully you guys had a good Thanksgiving. I forgot to say that to Capricorn. Hopefully you guys had a good Thanksgiving. You're still off, relaxing, replenishing, right, for the week ahead. Now we're about to go into December, okay? Now, at first, I said that this is going to be a sneak peek into December, and then I ended up being on the Capricorn's video for like 26 minutes. I don't know why I do that. I always have some intention on get it off here quick so I can get some things done, and it never happens that way. So I will say a sneak preview, which is what it is, but also, it's December's reading. So we're going to see what's going to come out here for you guys today. Hey, Virgo, coming up in here. You guys are stumping with the big dogs this morning. Let me see. I got Costio. I always say your name wrong. I apologize. Coste Soul. Hello. EB. Hello. Hey, Anointed Hands. Hello, Kimberly. Bree. I think I said your name right. Brene. Kiana. God Shells. Sorry if I'm saying that wrong. Glenda. Neeks. Hey, Neeks, what's going on? And Sienna. Hey, what's going on, guys? All right. Okay, y'all. You know how like it's about to be winter, okay, especially if you're over here in the States and you're in the area that it's mostly cold. And then it puts you in this very reflective energy, okay, especially Midwest for me being a Virgo, right? Put me in a very reflective energy. Now, I do have to say this. I noticed when I was looking at some of the astrology for a lot of the different signs. Remember, Pluto is changing. You need to see where that is, where Aquarius is in your chart, starting with your rising. So where is your rising sign? And then you will see, okay, that your rising sign is your first house. Your sun is your sun, right? It's a little bit different. Just depends on where it's sitting. But it could be there. It could be. I mean, you could have a first house. But either way, there's going to be a lot of life-changing things that are going to occur. Some is going to be amazing, okay? And we're going to see how this is going to affect you. Now, I've seen for a lot of Virgos in particular, I've seen a lot of relationships status changes with this Pluto energy. So we will see. Now, I'm going to go ahead and get started and with your reading. I'm going to start with this deck. And let's get into it. Let's see what comes out here for Virgo. This is for December, y'all. And onward. First card that's coming out is clarity and a breakthrough. Really good. The truth is about to be revealed, or clarity, the truth about what you need to know, okay? Or communication, information comes about with clarity. This will allow you to feel more at ease with the past events that remained unanswered until now. And suddenly, it will start making sense. Okay? Things will start making sense. So you guys get the clarity energy. This is mostly like the Ace of Swords in the deck. So this is victory. This is overcoming what you've already experienced, why you had to experience that. And now answers are going to come in to get you out of that situation. And we know that it's going to get you out of it because the breakthrough came out along with the clarity. And this is what the breakthrough card says. There's an unexpected breakthrough happening in some area of your life. This will be fated events, unexpected messages, shocking love developments. It says, I mean, anything could happen. And this is going to transform you a lot. That is what I see. Significant. You're undergoing a significant life change. Okay. Now I'm going to put these two here. I'm just going to do it. I want to do it because I think you guys need to see that. Now we're going to go ahead to the second deck. Some of these cards definitely will be clarified, by the way. This is for Virgo. Virgo. Prudence and serendipity. I am going to change out prudence and put serendipity because this again is unexpected. Now that's twice it's saying that. Okay, we're going to read it. Some of you guys could be moving or traveling. Okay, because pilgrimage feels like either you're going to be moving countries, moving across the country, taking long trips or something like that. Maybe having to travel overseas for work or traveling in general for work, career, or whatever. It's going to be a lot of movement. Okay, that's just something that I'm saying here for you. Prudence is just, I've been telling y'all this, and even with the last video I told you, I'm like, this is getting redundant, but it's just telling you where you are and where you're going to be. But in the meantime, you must obey this law, okay? Because this is what Spirit is basically saying. Be discerning and don't take risk when it comes down to your money, okay? Don't let others persuade you into doing something that you don't want to do. It says use good caution and good judgment, okay, with business, love relationships, okay? Remove yourself from risky situations and always keep a calm head. Stay in control. Prudence basically means you're not giving too much out, okay? The butt is a little heavy. That wagon is heavy. And I'm not saying an actual butt, but I'm saying the wagon, usually if it's heavy and if you're going on a pilgrimage, in the olden days, the horse and buggy is not moving that fast because they're pulling too much. So that is keeping you grounded. It's keeping you stable. And that's what I'm saying. You got too much to give to be out here moving crazy. Okay. Now here is serendipity. This is what it says. This is an omen that is a happy surprise that you did not plan or even expect is on its way. These are different cards, by the way. Saying the same thing. Listen to how she put this, which I love it. These are not even the same authors of the cards. I know I have her a lot, but this is a completely different author. That's what makes this crazy. She says the universe is conspiring to bring you some good fortune. This could be with love, money, health, discovering or recovering something that you thought no longer existed, is gone or lost in the winds of fate. Fate. You just thought it was over with. You thought it was gone. You thought that you will never recover from whatever it is that you're trying to recover from. You just literally counted yourself out. And this card says, nope. It says this is a favorable game of chance and a change, rather. Favorable time for change is what you're going to experience with that serendipitous card. So far, so good. Because last week reading, it was sometime this week, that reading was crazy. Okay. I felt so bad when I got off that daggone read. I'm like, oh my God. Okay. Now this, I'm going to be pulling multiple cards. The best one is going to sit here, but this is going to be in all areas, specifically dealing with your money. This is for Virgo. Oh my goodness. They are on point today. There it is again, Prudence. A different author, by the way. This is not the same author of the cards. Don't let your balance or your credit cards get too high. Don't be spending what you don't got. This is only a PSA for what? Right now. You're going somewhere else, but you need to keep this in mind. Okay? Start saving for, unexpected expenses, that type of stuff. Okay? Didn't I say, what was I trying to say earlier when I was talking about the wagon moving slow, right? That's what Gaia means. This basically says staying grounded. And how can you get grounded if you've been all over the place mentally and emotionally? It says this is a time for you to spend time in nature, to heal, to soothe yourself, and to regroup. The universe is working with you in subtle ways to guide you in the right direction. Okay? So you are not out here by yourself. This card is saying that the universe is here helping you. This card is saying that the universe is conspiring in your behalf. Okay. But I definitely see that you guys are going to start doing things for yourself, start nurturing yourself, whatever that means for you. Some people like massages, some people like hiking. The fact that so many people I know that like hiking is crazy. Okay. Because I'm not necessarily like, I always get itchy if I'm around too much dirt and grass and all the other stuff. But a lot of you love it. Okay. That's what soothes you. This card came out before. And it says unrealistic. But about what? We'll see. I'm going to actually do this one today. It says your expectations in the future are unrealistic and need revision. Perhaps you are thinking that something is going to occur, meaning, I don't know, maybe you feel like you're going to be a millionaire overnight. For some people that happen, but that is not a normal thing to occur. Okay. I don't know what that could be for you, but it says, do not set yourself up for failure. These are all warnings. That's all it is. You have to be realistic moving forward. The universe is giving you clarity. They're giving you a breakthrough in a lot of unexpected situations that's going to go in your favor, but do not F it up. Don't get in your own way by being unrealistic. Okay? Change. There's a change for the better coming your way. Embrace it. Sometimes to see change, you must be the change. That's all I'm seeing in your read. And stop worrying about everything being so perfect all the time. Okay? Now we're going to go ahead and clarify these cards. We're going to see what this is all about. This is going to be for Virgo. We're going to start with the clarity card. We're going to see what's coming out here for Virgo. Oh, this is crazy because literally the Page of Swords really does talk about gaining some type of information, or information will be brought to you, but it's because you need to make a decision with the Two of Swords. Now I want to get another one because it's on point, right? But you do find something out here with the Page of Swords. Let's see. Clarity. Ah, look at that. You got the 10 of Cups. This was in reverse, but I'm not doing reversals. This is epiphany. This is the cold, hard truth about something. Don't have to be bad, because remember, all the other cards here is not saying anything crazy. It's just like, boom, this is hitting your crown chakra. It hits you. It's just like, boom. You're like, oh my God, that's it. That's what I need to do. This could also be something you find out. Okay. And I'm not going to say that it is something bad, because technically, no. The 10 of Cups could be someone is liking you, wanting you. Remember, you got this spying card here where someone is like, they have a crush on you, and all of a sudden someone tells you their love for you. They proclaim their love for you, and this just shocks you. You don't even expect it. Okay, so it doesn't have to be bad. Now, some of you in a family setting, you're going to know what this is all about. It doesn't say an ending. It does not. It just says that there could be some events that you may have already experienced where you need to make a decision, Two of Swords, about where this is going to go. And I think I've mentioned that before, particularly for those who have children and they're in a marriage or a long-term committed relationship. This right here, that's going to move the lever. Okay, that means you guys know exactly what you need to do. But the Tower card and the Breakthrough card is pretty much the same thing. It's pretty much the same. Okay. So something unexpected is, I just feel like there's somebody here for some of you. I don't even know if you know this person, but it does feel like this could be in school or at work. Someone who's like, they have their eye on you and they just confess how they feel. And that's not going to happen to everyone. But the way that this person comes out of the blue is like, you may not know that this person have feelings, but now they're like entering into your life in a very slow, mysterious way, right? So the tower makes it seem like it's obvious, but it doesn't have to be this obvious. Okay. Now let's get breakthrough for Virgo. Okay. That came out by accident. I'm taking it. First card that came out, Wheel of Fortune. Fated events. Isn't it fate? Serendipitous is a fated energy. Everything you're experiencing or about to experience was already preordained. Preordained. It was destined for you to occur. There it is again. You got the Two of Swords again. This is crazy because the Queen of Wands is a very optimistic energy. She feels sexy. She feels confident. Feel free. You know what I mean? Usually she's like the type of person that loves to work out. She likes to stay beautiful. So even there's some changes in the way that you look, the way you see yourself. And I'm telling you, this is also like a passionate lover, a destined connection that some of you are going to be coming across. It could be more than one though, because you got Two of Swords. Now, usually, this doesn't have to be more than one, but to me, it's a decision about a particular person over another, or a particular situation. Which way should you go? Either way, whatever decision you make, you were supposed to make it. You've already made it. And it really is going to change your life here. Let's get serendipity here for Virgo. Now let's see what your money is about. You guys already know. I'll wait till I get to the third row. Let's get 2 or 3 cards here. Serendipity. Oh my gosh, look at this. This reading is so much better. And then there's your Emperor. Hold on, card fell. You got the 5 of Swords. You have the Ace of Swords. And you have the 4 of Cups. This is crazy because the serendipity says that this is a happy surprise. I don't think that you've been in a happy place. Now, it just depends on what's going on in your life. But some of you have not been in a happy place because the 4 of Cups is discontentment. Like you just don't like the fact of how you're feeling about life at the moment. And there's been a lot of trials, troubles. 5 of Swords is people who are trying to fight you in some kind of way. Okay, people who are trying to get in your way or whatever, right? Maybe trying to sabotage your efforts at work. It could be something like that. And then guess what happens? Serendipity, something the universe says, nope. I don't really care how other people have been feeling about you or what you've been thinking and all of that. That's just not going to be your reality. And this is why it says a happy change, because this is the opposite of happy. She's just here. She's existing. She's not living. The 4 of Cups is just like, I'm just existing. I'm not necessarily living. So it says a happy surprise. And then that's when the Ace of Swords come in again. A victory energy, clarity, feeling positive. Okay, the Ace of Swords is another positive thinking card. Okay, so even your thoughts start to change. But this can come through a form of communication. I said that before with that clarity card. There's some information coming in here to you because it's not just about what you're finding out, it's what you're being told. Now, that is what I see. It's like you're being told something. Someone is telling you something. And truly, this could be someone who has authority, power. You don't expect this type of person to help you. You don't expect this type of person to come into your life, and they do. And this doesn't even have to be romantically. Is it romantically? Yeah, we kind of saw it earlier, but we're talking about secular, right? If this is outside of romance, this will be someone of power that's putting you in a position of having strength. That's putting you in a position of feeling like, yeah, I'm finally getting ahead. Now, I don't know who this will be for you in your life. They will show up differently, but that is what I'm saying. Someone of power. Okay. Now, let's talk about your money. Yeah, I see somebody assisting you. I literally see it. I just now noticed it. Even your money. Now, I'm not seeing money being the way that I saw the other day. I do see it being very tight, but I do feel like you're getting out of that because the Wheel of Fortune is like, the turning of the tides, right? And a breakthrough in the areas of finances and romance. So I feel like even when things start to get better or things start to move for you or change for the better, just be careful still. Because you got two cards here that represents money that I'm seeing in your account that represents uh, what is it called? Spending spree. Or, where you go out and you just kind of like, oh, shopping spree. That's what it represents. So it's like you got two cards here that represent shopping spree. Is saying, be careful. This doesn't have to be where you are right now only, because I see the money in your account, but some of you guys are going crazy because you're like, oh, I got it. Oh, I got it. And having unrealistic expectations about where you are financially. Because even though you have it for some odd reason, it popped up in your bank account for some reason. Please don't be out here spending money and like thinking that it's not going to go away. I'm telling you, this is a warning because that's what I see. I see the actual funds. But then I'm like, why is Prudence here? Because that's like, yeah, you ain't thinking right. Okay, people go broke all the time, had money one day, and then like a year later, they're just completely broke. Okay, so I'm just telling you that is a warning. Now let's get this unrealistic energy for Virgo. I see family here. I see children. I see a husband. I see a wife. I see a family home, meaning in more than one area. Okay. Some of you guys have multiple homes. And I usually don't say that, but I do see it. So I'm not just telling you just because I want to tell you to make you feel good, because, we've had readings that will make your stomach turn. But I do see that part of your breakthrough is expansion in a really big way. Okay. Ah, look at this. Ten of Swords came out with that unrealistic. I told you, be careful. Okay. Ten of Swords is like, you'll harm yourself. You're going to hurt yourself. Told you, hurt yourself. You came out with the three of Swords and the Ten of Swords. I don't like that. I don't like that. Because this could also happen with love with the wrong kind of person. See, this is a warning for some because not everyone is here. Some of you have already experienced this where you've been trying to make something work with somebody, and it's like the universe is like, that person is not for you. They're not for you, Virgo. And what were you doing? Ignoring the universe. Oh yeah, that's okay. Taking risks, like, oh yeah, that's okay. That's what I see. Okay. But the Ten of Swords and the Three of Swords are very loud. And it says you have unrealistic expectations about how you think people are going to treat you or what they are going to bring to you. And again, when we're talking about money, okay, there's a ruination here, meaning you are literally the mice in your own cabinets. You're going to ruin yourself by spending too much money, because I'm telling you, that is what I'm saying. Some of you guys got the money, but you're out here doing things that you should not be doing. I feel like this is next year. I feel like this is next year energy. Okay. Now you do have the Six of Swords here, which talks about peace and a transition, which is true, yes, but it says how this is dependent on your decisions that you make, how you see the future, how you see yourself in the future, and how you see yourself is how you're going to make these choices. Because if you see yourself as being without and trying to prove things to people, you're going to end up on your back in not a good way. Okay. And I'm not talking about anything harming, like other people harming you, but I'm saying you're not going to be in a good position. Okay. Now let's go ahead and get your last few cards. We're going to end this off with love with the oracles here for Virgo. 2 cards, please, Virgo. Thank you. Thank you. Look at this. Yes, ma'am. Divine timing. Commitment. Let's take this to the next level. We already knew that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yep. Unrealistic expectations for someone, though. Not all of you are experiencing this, because remember, it depends on how old you are and what Saturn has already taught you. Because some people have already went through 1 Saturn return. Some of you have already experienced 2. 2 happens from 59, 60, and 61. That means if you are nearing that age or past that age, you've already experienced 2 Saturn returns. And Saturn is the teacher. That means you most likely ain't about to be coming across nobody like this. You can spot them from a mile away, can smell them from a mile away. Baby, you don't want to have nothing to do with it. So this is not going to be your storyline. Okay. But it does talk about choices and options. And these are the type of people that, you know, like I said, dating, it doesn't matter what age. You want someone who's going to be bringing in the commitment, not the person who's going to tell you what they're going to give you and they don't give it to you. Okay. So that is what I'm saying. Everything is happening in divine timing. And I know it's been rough. I know it's been tough, but everything is happening the way it's supposed to happen here. So this is what I have for you here, Virgo. Thank you guys so much. I will see you back here on Monday. I love you guys and have a good morning. Bye.